Nice win. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking into the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy? Slow.
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They look to throw it here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense are going to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Easy work for this offensive line on third and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on first and second down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense, and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
First and goal, handoff, and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Touchdown, Sacramento State. This offense really clicking.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Grab behind the line. It's 4. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. A solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. It's a run to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Using his legs, it's Riley. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first down, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Shotgun formation. There's an inside give. And the Broncos pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Looking to pass. It's Madsen. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talk to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Coming after him. Nice grab. It's 4. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And they'll stop him after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense is still clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. He's stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got space. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain.
Look out, he's breaking free. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Blood down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. And they will try out the field goal team here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It's a senior defensive back. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and run.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And here comes a deep shot. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, I don't know if this is going to matter in this. tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Sacramento State sideline, this team is starting to really get excited. A conference championship has been their goal from day one of this season, and now it is within their grasp. Guys are starting to really celebrate. Fans are starting to celebrate as they see what's ahead. They do want to close out this quarter strong, make sure they're taking care of business, but the excitement is starting to build down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
They'll hand it off. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Looking for a gap. It's raining. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Handoff from the shotgun. Quick juke to get free. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Powers into the end zone.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. Runs through the defender. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. They lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long. Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. Gonna run it. It's raining. Oh, look out. He's got open space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's got a crease. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball in the enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.